Welcome to our Rolling Strong video library, a series designed to help you maintain a better life on the road.
Hi, I'm Christy Coughlin, Wellness Coach with Rolling Strong. I hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you do, share it with others, and subscribe to the Rolling Strong YouTube channel. You can also sign up for notifications so that you get notified every time we have a new video released. I'd like to talk to you today about the warm-up, which is the most important part of any workout or any physical labor that you do for your job. When you first wake up in the morning, your muscles could be 30% shorter than they will be later in the day. So do a big movement on a short, tight muscle, and you could get injured. So think about lifting something heavy with really short, tight back muscles. That's how people throw out their back. So it's really important to do a warm-up, and I'm talking gentle movement before you work out or do any physical work. According to the American Council on Exercise, a thorough and efficient warm-up helps with calorie burn by warming up your core body temperature. It's also going to help deliver oxygen to your muscles more efficiently. You'll help prevent injuries, which we talked about. You'll improve your range of motion because that warm blood is going to help with the elasticity of your muscles. You'll have better muscle control. Your brain and your muscles are going to get to talk to each other during the warm-up, so you'll have better control there. You'll be able to work out longer, and your mind will be able to focus on the task at hand as you think about your workout ahead of time. So again, I'm talking about bringing that warm blood to your muscles, which helps them lengthen and become more elastic. So they're going to be better for your workout and help prevent injuries. I like to think of these as functional movements. So functional meaning that they're going to function in a way like you would for your workout. So if you're going to do a fast walk, you're going to warm up those muscles in your legs, do some movements that mimic walking, so that your legs are ready to go. And you want to think about doing functional movements no matter what kind of workout you're doing. So if you're swimming or cycling, playing basketball, or even golf, you want to do movements that are similar to the movements you're going to be doing when you work out. So you want to start with those functional movements at your core. So starting in the middle of your body and then working out to your extremities. You should walk for 10 or 15 minutes. That's also functional to almost all the workouts that you will do, bringing more warm blood to those big muscles of your legs. And then you always want to start your workout at an easier pace, and that would be the last part of your warm-up. And save the hard efforts of your workout towards the middle or your end of the workout when you're super warm. So I'm going to show you 3 phases of a functional warm-up. First, we'll start on your back. So let's say you're an early morning exerciser or you're going to do some physical work first thing in the morning. You should start when you're in bed or on the floor at home or in your bunk with some nice gentle movements. Then we move to a quadruped position, which is all fours. And then lastly, some standing positions. And these are, again, all gentle movement to warm your body. So we'll start on our back first. Assuming that you're starting your warm-up early in the morning, the best thing to do is to start on your back with some really gentle movements from this position. And start in the middle of your body with some pelvic tilts. Bring your pelvis up, flatten your back on the ground, and then tilt it back up. Really gentle movement for your low back. Just doing this easy pelvic tilt, flattening your back, and then raising your hips up. Even this little movement will bring some nice warm blood to your low back. Next, you're going to work on your hips and your thoracic spine. Do some windshield wipers with your legs. Let them fall to either side. And you'll notice when you first start doing this, you might feel some tightness, but as you move along, your hips and your mid-back are going to start to warm and the movement will be easier. You can add your arms, if that feels good, on the opposite side of your legs. Goalpost arms with your arms here, fingers up towards the ceiling, elbows in towards the ground. Push your elbows into the ground, bring some tension to that upper back, and then relax. Push and relax, push, relax. So do that as many times as it feels good. The scapular thoracic area above your mid-back is supposed to be nice and strong, so bringing some movement there will warm those muscles. Next, your hands are going to go towards the floor. They won't get all the way down, that's normal. And then they're going to go up above your head. And just move this way, bringing some movement to your shoulders. All right, next the hips are going to come up towards the ceiling. This is bridge pose. Again, keep it moving. Bringing some movement to your glutes and your hips and your back. Come on down. Alternate knee into the chest. So this works your abdominal area. Also brings movement to your hips. Feels really good. And then lastly, you're going to flip it over and work those muscles on your backside. You're just going to come up and bring your shoulder blades together and then relax. Come on up, shoulder blades together, relax. So do that a few times, and if it feels good, you can even raise your feet off the ground. All right, that's a nice gentle way to start on your back. And next we're going to move to the quadruped position on all fours. All right, you're in the quadruped position next. And again, starting in the middle of our body, we're going to look up, stick your butt up, inhale, exhale, and round. This is the best movement you can do. It's going to feel so good and really brings a lot of movement to the middle part of your body. So use your breath, inhale, and exhale. This is called cat-cow. Okay, after a couple of those, you're going to move your hips to the right, your head's going to go to the left, and you're going to be moving across your body. Again, when you're cold and your muscles are tight, this is all going to feel so good. Come back to center. Your left hand is going to go behind your head. You're going to tap the left elbow to the inside of the right and turn your elbow open. This really brings a lot of movement to your thoracic spine. And then, of course, you're going to do it on the other side. And then you're going to do bird dog. So you're going to lift your left leg and your right arm and then switch to the other side. So this simple little movement is using the muscles in the backside of your body to hold up your arm and your leg. So again, whenever you use a muscle, gently bring some nice warm blood to that muscle. And you can sit back on your heels and come forward and do this just how it feels comfortable. So if you can only get to here, that's fine. If you've got a little bit more mobility, you can bring a little more movement to your back. And get back to the all fours. You're going to curl your toes under, look up, and push back to down dog. And pedal your feet in down dog. So bringing some movement to your calves, some warm blood to your calves without doing anything too much. Then you're going to move to plank and push back to down dog. Pedal your feet again. Push to plank. And then back to down dog. Come back down into the quadruped. Go onto your forearms, and you're going to circle your left leg forward, and then backwards. And then, of course, do the other leg. All right, so those are some great movements in the quadruped position. So, of course, start laying down with the first ones, then move to the quadruped, and next we'll do some standing moves. All right, hopefully you're feeling warmer by now and ready for some standing poses. So if you have a stretchy cord, anything will work. Your cord that you use for strength training, bring your elbows really close to your body and then bring your hands out to the side. This again brings some nice movement to your upper back. And then you can make it a little bit longer and then pull the strap across your chest. And then lastly, with a nice wide grip, you can do some big circles with the cord. And go as wide as you need to go. Get that nice rotation in your shoulders. And that'll feel great. All right, good morning. So you're gonna put your hands behind your head, and with a slight bend in your knee, you're gonna come down to a 90-degree angle and back up. Down, and then use your back side to pull your body up. These are called good mornings for a good reason. They're a really good thing to do in the morning. Bringing some nice warm blood to your hamstrings and the whole back side of your body. It feels great. All right, those are good mornings. And then when you're up at the top, you're going to reach your hands to each other, side bend to the left and the right. Bringing some great movement to your waist, and you'll feel this under your arm and your hip. Feels great. Then you're going to take a nice wide stance and do a gentle twist. And you want to make sure that you get your toe into it. You don't want to do this on a straight knee. It could hurt your knee. But again, bringing some nice movement to the middle of your body. And then you're going to do some shoulder rolls backwards and forwards. And then you can do some arm circles forwards and backwards. And then some high knees. Use your core muscles to pull that knee up, and you can even get your arms into it like a slow run. And then you want to do some kicks in back, and this really uses your hamstrings to bring that heel up. Touch your hands if you can. These are called butt kicks. And then finish off with some ankle rolls and bring some movement to your ankles. All right, so that's a great way to start your warm-up with these functional movements. We started on the ground in the morning, first thing when you're super cold, move to the quadruped position, which is all fours, and then finish with standing. And again, think movement rather than stretching. You want to bring that warm blood to your muscles so that they lengthen and become more elastic. So what you can do is listen to some music and do these kind of moves and make it a nice part of your day. And do what works for you. If you've got really tight hips, then focus a little bit more on the hips. If the shoulders are your problem, focus there. If you really got tightness in your back, then do a lot of movements there. And you'll develop a little routine, and it just becomes a nice part of your day. Follow this up with some easy walking, and then always start your workout at an easy pace.
Look to more Rolling Strong videos providing insights and tips dedicated to a healthier life on the road.